Chosen one, you are here for a reason. It's no coincidence you're reading this now. Something deep inside your soul is about to be awakened. Your time has come, and you have been selected for a purpose far greater than you realize. The struggles and sacrifices you've endured have prepared you for this moment. Every prayer, every hope, every dream has brought you here. You've already begun to feel the shift. The breakthrough you've waited for is entering your life. You have not just shaped your future, you've saved the future of your country. The world is waiting for you to embrace your power. The time for hesitation is over. The change starts now. This is a profound spiritual awakening and an energy metamorphosis that will take you to a new level of abundance, clarity, and purpose. It's more than simply a shift in perspective. As the chosen one, things will start to come together in ways you never would have thought possible, and at a rate that will astound you. However, you have to connect with it in order to unleash this change. This last phase necessitates your whole dedication. You are currently being called to respond. I urge you to seize this opportunity, accept your fate, and see as your life transforms irrevocably. Before we go farther into this transformative message, pause to think. Your soul already knows that this is your moment, so if you're genuinely selected, you'll read this through to the conclusion. Your life will change drastically if you are prepared to accept the reality. Let's now explore the significant change that is taking place for you. This is your moment. You have been selected. It's simple to feel disoriented or cut off from a greater purpose in a society full of diversions, misunderstandings, and difficulties. However, something remarkable is taking place today. You were chosen by hand. All of your hardships, tears, and trials have been a part of a divine design. You have been summoned to fulfill a mission that beyond your wildest expectations. It is not an accident that you are here, and neither is this divine calling. Even though it has been difficult and full of obstacles, the road you have followed has been carefully planned for your development. You were ready for this realization because of every setback, failure, and moment of uncertainty. Because your trip was created just for you, the world may not completely comprehend it. Accept the fact that you have been selected. Only you are capable of achieving the greater goal for which you have been chosen. Your path is unique. It's time to get up, answer the call, and bravely face your future. With the knowledge that all you have gone through has been a step toward your divine mission, the moment has come for you to confidently go ahead. It's not always simple to answer this call. It calls for bravery, trust, and a readiness to let go of the known. The change that takes place as you go is more important than the final destination on your spiritual trip. Even though the call could sound overwhelming, it's always in your best interests. The toughest but most gratifying step is the last one. Now is the time to let go of your anxieties, uncertainties, and fears at any costs. Have faith that you will be led. You're not alone yourself. You will encounter supernatural opportunities you never imagined when you take a step forward in faith. You won't be able to fathom the benefits that await you. Give the unknown a warm welcome. You've been waiting for this day, when everything you've experienced will make sense. The route has already been set up. It's time to have faith and go fearlessly into the future. The benefits are more than you could have imagined, despite the very exorbitant price. It's simple to see hardships as unjust and believe that you are being put through more than you can handle. What if I told you, however, that these challenges were designed to strengthen rather than to shatter you? Your struggles were never intended to break you. They were preparing you for future greatness. Every failure served as a prelude to a spiritual revelation. You were being prepped for the strong, unstoppable force you are becoming during the times you felt broken, abandoned, or overwhelmed. You are becoming stronger, smarter, and more competent, just as a diamond does when it is formed under extreme pressure. Your previous hardships serve as the cornerstone of your destiny, rather than your tail. Even though you may not realize it yet, every adversity has been essential in molding you into the person you were meant to be. Think about the resilience you've developed, the lessons you've learned, and the strength you've acquired. The battle is over. You are poised to shine brighter than ever before as you stand on the brink of your heavenly destiny. In the midst of life's tumult, we too often feel invisible. We wonder whether anybody really notices the work, sacrifices, and suffering we've gone through. Be aware, however, that you are noticed. Every cry, every restless night, and every difficult moment is recognized. I adore you without conditions. It depends on boundless elegance rather than your performance or flawlessness. People see you not only for where you are, but also for where you want to go. You are loved in a manner that no one else could ever understand, and your emotions, anxieties, and innermost wishes are recognized. Every hardship you've encountered and every tear you've wept has only strengthened your bond with this person. Love that is actively working in your life to lead you to greatness is the gasoline that will keep you moving ahead. Remember that you are loved, seen, valued, and never alone, whether you feel forgotten or alone. Feeling like a single individual in a world full of billions is a common occurrence in life. However, you have been chosen for a greater mission that only you can accomplish. You may have sometimes doubted your value, but don't worry. You are uniquely qualified to fulfill the purpose that has been set in your heart. This selection contains no errors. You have a special function to perform in the vast scheme of things, and you are a conduit for divine intent. Your abilities, challenges, and experiences have all been shaped to get you ready for today. The greater purpose that has been established for you is not only important, but also required. Being selected is a duty as well as an honor. It signals the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Even if the world may not completely comprehend your mission, the divine is aware of it. Everything you need to complete it has been provided to you. With the knowledge that you have been selected for something far bigger than you could have ever dreamed, confidently embrace your mission. The moment for change has arrived. You're about to experience something incredible that will permanently alter your life. Even though it's simple to be sucked by today's problems, realize that a heavenly breakthrough is on the horizon. This is the point at which you start to change. Receiving benefits is just one aspect of a divine breakthrough. Another is completely changing your viewpoint. They are about reaching a higher level of awareness and synchronizing with the universe's divine flow. You'll notice a significant change in your heart, soul, and thinking. As you enter this new season, this change is not just external, it is also inside. You'll be more aware of your divine calling, passion, and mission. Release any anxieties or limiting ideas that have prevented you from making this breakthrough. Accept the novelty of this moment. Your life is going through a significant transition, and now is the moment to fully embrace what has been planned for you. Prepare yourself for a transformation that will alter everything. You are about to enter a new realm where your spiritual awareness will reach unprecedented levels. You will have a deeper comprehension of the world. There is a significant change from the 3D physical world to the 5D dimension. You will have more clarity, serenity, and a closer relationship with God on this higher plane. The material world no longer has the same pull on you in the 5D level. You'll discover that you're no longer as wedded to the constraints, anxieties, and concerns that used to hold you back. Your attention will go from the physical to the spiritual, from the outside to the within. You'll start to perceive the world from a heavenly perspective and comprehend the plan in a manner that was previously impossible. This change involves more than simply spiritual development. It involves a whole alteration of your viewpoint. You'll start to function at a higher frequency and become aware of the universe's divine flow. The world will seem more hopeful, lively, and full of opportunities. This change is the next phase of your heavenly path, therefore embrace it. You've been waiting for a heavenly breakthrough, and it's closer than you would imagine. This breakthrough will redefine your own life and be an inside shift rather than only an exterior one. You will reach new heights and be presented with fresh possibilities as a result of this spiritual transformation. You may feel your energy changing. Your ideas, feelings, and even your physical body may change. This is your spiritual awakening strength. Your life is going to align in ways you never imagined possible because of the strengthening of your connection. You've overcome your previous hardships and are beginning a new chapter filled with heavenly favor. Have faith in the process as this breakthrough develops. Even while it might seem overwhelming at times, keep in mind that everything is a part of the divine plan. Your breakthrough indicates that you're headed in the correct direction. You could have felt ignored, rejected, or misinterpreted for a long time. When you most needed help, the world could have abandoned you. However, things are changing now. What used to be rejection will now become a loving embrace. Now that they recognize the special light inside you, the people and possibilities that appeared far away will be pulled to you. This is about internalizing your value, not only about getting approval from others. The truth about who you are and what you have to offer is becoming more widely recognized. We have taken note of the hardships you have experienced, the suffering you have gone through, and your strength of will. The world will finally appreciate you, your achievements, and the divine purpose you possess. You have been ready for this time. Accept this hug. You deserve to be acknowledged. It's time for you to take a stance. Accept the respect, love, and appreciation that are being shown to you. The world is prepared to recognize that your light is too great to be ignored any longer. Now is the time to shine. You've fought wars, overcome barriers, and navigated the harsh seas of life for a very long time. Now, however, everything is coming together. Finally, the seemingly never-ending challenges are coming to a conclusion. A divine union is emerging in their stead. This transformation is a change in who you are, not merely in the situation. Your life will start to flow naturally as you align yourself with the will of God. You won't feel like you're swimming upstream anymore. Rather, you will discover that you are moving with the flow of divine purpose. All of the things you've prayed for, worked for, and desired are starting to come together harmoniously. A new season is upon you, one in which everything comes together. The advantages of the future are replacing the difficulties of the past. This alignment affects all aspects of your life and is not only outward, it is a profound spiritual change. Your spiritual life, career, relationships, and health will all fall into place. The challenges that previously seemed insurmountable will now serve as stepping stones to success. You're transitioning from hardship to divine alignment, where everything falls into place. Be aware that you are not alone on this path as you embrace your metamorphosis and divine purpose. You are surrounded by divine protection, which provides direction, assistance, and security. You are protected by God, and nothing bad can happen to you unless it is permitted. Angels are real and are at work in your life right now. They encircle you, protect you, and step in to help you, making sure the divine plan goes according to plan. Even though you may not always see them, you will sense their presence when you most need them. They will reassure you that you are never alone by whispering words of support when you are feeling uncertain or afraid. You may live a peaceful existence when you walk in faith and put your confidence in divine protection. You are protected by powers that are stronger than anything in the material world, so you don't need to worry about the future. Your consciousness will start to grow in ways you never imagined as you go on your spiritual path. You'll become more spiritually sensitive, which means you'll be able to sense heavenly messages, spiritual signs, and the divine's presence in ordinary situations. You'll develop a closer relationship with the spiritual world and start to see the world more clearly. This heightened awareness is about being aware of the world around you, not only about seeing the divine. Once invisible synchronicity, indications, and chances will start to become apparent to you. Your intellect will be more in line with divine knowledge. Your heart will be more open, and your intuition will be more acute. You'll discover that you can more readily see the truth and make choices that advance your greater purpose. Your journey toward your divine destiny will be guided by this new degree of consciousness, which is a blessing. Allow the divine energy coursing through you to guide you, and have faith in your inner direction. You will sense the presence and direction in every aspect of your life the more you tune into this increased sensitivity. The hour has come. There is no more waiting. You've persevered, developed, and learnt. The time has come for you to respond to the divine summons and go forth. This is the ideal time, so don't wait for it. All you need to do is go ahead with trust. The path has already been cleared. Answering the call is more than merely achieving your destiny. It means living in accordance with your divine purpose, connecting with your higher self, and changing the world. Everything you've been waiting for begins to come together at this point. Have faith that everything you need for success has been provided. You're prepared. It's time to take that risk and continue on the course that has been laid out for you. The world awaits your moment of glory. Now is the moment to heed the call of your divine destiny. Don't be shy. With the assurance that divine grace will support you at every turn, bravely pursue your mission. As you embark on your divine destiny, pause to consider the path that has led you to this point. Give thanks for the steadfast love, direction, and choice you've been given. Even in the most dire circumstances, every move has been directed. Give thanks to God for your hardships since they have strengthened you. Give thanks to God for the rewards that are on the horizon, since they are the results of your grace and hard work. Give thanks to God for selecting you as a willing and flawed instrument to serve a greater good. You wouldn't be on this journey to greatness if it weren't for this choice. Having gratitude makes additional benefits possible. Peace, pleasure, and an overwhelming feeling of love will flood your heart as you give gratitude. You are really fortunate, and the benefits that come your way will be amplified by your thankfulness. It's going to be a life-changing moment for you, when everything will work out just so. Your tenacity, faith, and willingness to follow your spiritual calling are being reacted to by the cosmos. Prepare to shine brighter than ever as you welcome this new season. You are the center of plenty. There will be opportunities that you never imagined. You'll be presented with opportunities with ease. The appropriate people will be there to encourage and support you, and you'll be in the right location at the right moment. Everything is coming together in the cosmos to make sure you not only achieve, but also flourish in all facets of your life. Now is your moment. It's your turn to shine now that you've heeded the call. The rewards that God has planned for you are beginning to materialize. With the knowledge that the best is yet to come, embrace your riches. You're about to see a fresh dawn after years of hardship, rejection, and uncertainty. The world that previously rejected you and questioned your skills is now prepared to accept you. Behind the scenes, the supernatural has been arranging the ideal time for your light to shine. Now is the time when those who used to ignore you will realize you for what you really are, a strong force with a divine mission. You may have wondered why you encountered so much resistance in the past, and why it felt like no one cared about your difficulties. The explanation is straightforward. You were being formed and prepared for this very time. The rejection was an essential component of your heavenly metamorphosis rather than a reflection on your value. It was getting you ready to deal with the enormity of the benefits that were about to pour into your life. You will no longer be invisible as you move into your destiny. Your talents, purpose, and unshakable faith will be recognized by the world. Those around you will now recognize and enjoy your special brightness, which was previously veiled. The world is prepared to welcome you now that your moment has arrived. This is about the personal affirmation you will ultimately get, not merely about other people's accolades. Knowing that all you went through and every tear you cried was worthwhile will provide you peace of mind. Through your life, the world will now see how radiant you are as a manifestation of divine grace. Everything that previously looked out of place is now coming together in perfect harmony at this moment of divine alignment. The universe is working together to provide you with the resources, opportunity, and people you need to realize your divine mission. What you formerly had to fight for will now come to you naturally. The energy you release into the world is now abundantly returning to you. You feel as if the cosmos itself is on your side. Now that everything is falling into place, you don't need to struggle to get things done. The resources you need are appearing in front of you. Your road is open and your mission is evident. The stars are aligned by heavenly powers, allowing you to shine brighter than ever. This alignment is about an internal metamorphosis occurring deep inside you, not simply about changes on the outside. The holy energy around you is now in harmony with your ideas, emotions, and behaviors. You'll have a profound feeling of calm and assurance as you go down this road, knowing that you're just where you should be. You'll notice the indicators that you're headed in the correct direction when everything falls into place. You will experience a deep connection to the cosmos, the divine, and your ultimate self. You are now in divine harmony with the many benefits that are waiting for you, so have faith in the process. You are asked to stand out in a world when everyone tries to blend in. You have been selected by God, and this is no coincidence. Your power is in your individuality. Your unique collection of skills and abilities will be what sets you apart and propels you to success. Accept these distinctions because they are a message from God. Your feeling of purpose has only become stronger as a result of the difficulties you have encountered. Every obstacle, every moment of uncertainty has taught me to be more resilient. You have come to understand that you are unique, and God desires that you be that way. Your path is only yours and is guiding you to greatness. It is not intended to resemble anybody else's. The appropriate people and opportunities will come into your life because of your individuality. People will be attracted to you if they can perceive your value. You won't need to persuade anybody of your worth anymore. Your light will do the talking. The world will start to recognize and appreciate your abilities. In a world that sometimes seems gloomy, God has personally chosen you to be a lighthouse of love. Other people will find inspiration in your uniqueness. Remember that you are unique and have been selected to shine in ways that no one else can as you embrace your divine destiny. You are never alone as you follow the road that God has planned for you. You are surrounded by divine protection, with God's angels watching over you at all times. These angels are not only ethereal, far-off entities. They are actively involved in your life, making sure you are safe, prosperous, and at peace. Without God's approval, nothing bad can happen to you, and even then, it will be for your betterment. Although it may seem like you are battling alone when faced with difficulties, you really have an army of angels on your side. They are keeping an eye on you, supporting you at every trying time, and making sure you continue on the course that will bring you to your divine destiny. Heavenly energies that are superior to everything in the physical world are watching over, loving, and caring for you. Keep in mind that God's angels are always there to provide consolation and direction when you're unsure. You are being divinely protected from danger as you continue to obey God's call. Therefore, trust in their protection. The angels are actively guiding you toward your greatest good, eliminating barriers from your way and clearing your route. God's protection is an ongoing active force in your life rather than an isolated incident. You may go ahead with trust and confidence because you are encircled by divine love and protection at every turn. Have faith that God has you covered and that nothing can revoke the promises He has made for you. You've devoted a large amount of your life to the material world, the hustle, the battle, and the quest for success on the outside. However, You are now being called to a greater calling. God is changing your priorities from worldly to spiritual, from earthly aspirations to divine purposes. This transition will raise your awareness to a higher plane and involves an inside metamorphosis rather than only outward alterations. You will notice an increase in your spiritual awareness when you transcend the worldly realm. Your relationship with God will deepen, and your intuition will become more powerful. You will sense God's presence at all times, directing, consoling, and pointing the way. This is a transition into the 5D dimension, where you function from a position of wealth and love rather than fear or shortage. The material world will no longer be as alluring with all of its illusions and diversions. Rather, you will be pulled to a more profound and significant life. Your spiritual life will become more active, your relationships more satisfying, and your mission more apparent. You will start to perceive the world from a divine perspective, realizing that everything is interconnected and that you play a crucial role in God's overall plan. It will be difficult to make this change. You will need to let go of old habits, anxieties, and attachments. You will, however, feel a deep feeling of alignment, clarity, and serenity as you go. Believe that God is guiding you onto a higher plane where everything is in harmony with your divine destiny. On your trip, you are never alone yourself. Know that God's angels are with you, keeping watch over you and directing your every move as you continue to walk in faith. They provide strength when you're weak and consolation when you're tired, all in an effort to keep you on the correct course. Their existence serves as a constant reminder of God's love and guardianship. In times of doubt, the angels will lead you, providing tranquility when you feel overwhelmed and clarity when you are lost. Have faith that their advice will always be in line with God's purpose for your life. You can sense their existence even when you can't see them. They provide subtle cues, indicators, and symbols to let you know you're headed in the correct direction. In addition to protecting you, these divine messengers are also there to assist you by bringing you the people, chances, and resources you need to achieve your divine destiny. As you put your faith in their leadership, you'll discover that opportunities present themselves naturally, and that the appropriate conditions materialize at the ideal moment. The strength of heavenly protection should never be underestimated. Nothing is insurmountable when God's angels are on your side. They are your heavenly allies, supporting you through every obstacle and guiding you toward your divine purpose. Though it hasn't been an easy trip, every step you've taken and every challenge you've encountered has prepared you for this moment. To get you to where you are now, God's perfect design included every trial, every tear, and every moment when you felt alone. Have faith that every event, no matter how challenging, helped you become the person you were destined to be. Experience is not wasted by God. Every hardship has been a chance for you to develop, and every failure has prepared you for your triumph. The difficulties you have encountered have not been in vain. They have strengthened, enlightened, and fortified you. You are now prepared to welcome the benefits that are on the way. Have faith that God is using everything for your benefit. The elements are finally coming together, and you are about to make a breakthrough. You have come to this point because of all you have gone through, and it is all a part of the divine process. Be certain that the best is yet to come as you go ahead with trust. Prepare yourself for a miraculous season. Your life will soon experience more divine favors than you could have ever imagined. God is going to take you by surprise in ways you never would have thought imaginable. You may now achieve what you previously believed was impossible. Opportunities that previously seemed unattainable will become available to you, and doors that were closed will suddenly open. You will experience God's wonders in every aspect of your life during this season of heavenly favor. Be prepared to see amazing breakthroughs in your work, relationships, health, and money. God is going to reveal Himself to you in ways you never anticipated, offering you chances and rewards you never would have thought possible. Not all miracles are large gestures. These are often the little commonplace instances when God's presence is profoundly sensed. You will know that God is at work when you see these marvels, leading you toward the destiny He has in store for you. The greatest is yet to come, so keep your heart open. You have prayed, hoped, and waited for this moment for years. God has given you talents, and the moment has now arrived for the world to accept them. Your cultivated interests, abilities, and talents will no longer be concealed. Everyone will be able to see them shining brilliantly. At last, the world will acknowledge your value and honor the divine attributes that set you apart. This is about the difference you are meant to make in the world, not simply about becoming noticed personally. Your talents are intended to inspire, educate, heal, and bless others. Your influence will grow as the world accepts you, and the light that God has put inside you will be able to impact the lives of innumerable others. Recognize that you are just where you should be, and seize the possibilities that present themselves. What you have to give is ready for the world. Step forth with confidence, knowing that everything is coming together for your success, and trust in your divine calling. Sometimes, particularly when things don't appear to be going as planned, it's easy to feel lost or unsure. But you are exactly where you should be, because God's plan is continuously being revealed. The divine plan that is guiding you toward your higher purpose has included every detour, difficulty, and moment of uncertainty. You're not lost. On your spiritual journey, you are at the right place. Have faith that God is directing your actions and planning every aspect of your life. Know that God is working everything out for your benefit, even when it seems like nothing is happening.